Do you think that Mikel Arteta made a mistake by just like letting Emi leave? Just go. Basically, he couldn't start over I'm not what is his name? Fulham goalkeeper.
Former Arsenal
Losing my
goalkeeper.
mind. Yeah, he now plays. He's now Fulham's goalkeeper. Anyway, um, what is his name? He couldn't start over him anyway. He was back up to him even when he was when her and
Oh,
Emmy came
oh, oh,
in when
Leno. That's right, Leno. Jay
Jay,
Leno, but B
Jay
Leno,
Burn
but B
Leno, Burn
Leno.
Leno,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Burn
I
Leno.
forgot his
Okay,
son
thank
Jay.
you. He couldn't. Jay Leno, the talk show host,
Yeah.
couldn't start against. Couldn't even take over the starting spot from Burn Leno when Burn Leno was injured and Emi Martinez was showing up, winning the FA Cup with them. Shipped him off to Aston Villa. Has since bought two goalkeepers and paid kind of a lot of money. Meanwhile, Emi's won a World Cup and become the best keeper in the world as far as awards go. So, I mean, should he just kept him at Arsenal, or was he right to go let him leave and try to find two new goalkeepers?
I mean, I think it's well demonstrated that Mikel Arteta is not great with sorting out who's a good goalkeeper and who's a bad goalkeeper. So
Okay,
I mean I have to do this because I don't like Emi Martinez. I'm gonna say it. He got the award. He's not the best goalkeeper in the world. I'm just gonna say he's not. He's not even the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. He's not even the best goalkeeper in wherever Aston Villa is, Birmingham. He's not even the best goalkeeper in Birmingham. Okay, but yeah, they would have been fine to keep him. Emi Martinez could have stayed, and they would have probably done just as good as they've done, or possibly even better. I mean, the save he had against Koulibaly in the World Cup final was legendary. So I mean, you sprinkle that across the course of a 38 game season, he's at least good for two or three, possibly four of those. Maybe they, win the league. I don't know, but yeah, I think this has more to do with I think Mikel Arteta. Like I think Ramsdale is better than Raya. I think Ramsdale should be starting. I liked Leno. There was nothing wrong with Martinez. Like I don't know why. Like I don't know why. Like anyway, yeah, that's what I don't know what the question was, but my answer is yeah, they should have kept him. They definitely should have kept him. It's clear.
but
Like
do you think that Ramsdale is better than Emi?
David, then who?
No, than Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez.
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen Ramsdale play for like 6 months, so I don't. But no, probably. I mean, he was good. But I don't think he's necessarily better. Like I don't like for me like there's like goalkeepers that are like unstoppable, and then there's like good goalkeepers, and then there's bad goalkeepers. For me, Emi Martinez and Ramsdale are both good goalkeepers. They're not
Okay.
I don't know how to like split the difference between like who would be better. I've seen Emi Martinez make some really good saves. I've seen Ramsdale make some really good saves. I I don't like Ramsdale came after Emi. They signed him after Emi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean I feel like I would have just kept Emi. Why like personally, I just feel like if I have a good goalkeeper, like unless I'm going out to get like an Allison Becker, or I mean, like I'm just gonna say the goalkeepers I think are really good. Allison Becker, Ederson, and then I don't know if people like Manuel Neuer before like he ran into a tree skiing. Like unless I'm going out to get like a guy like that, I feel like Kappa, Onana, like Ramsey, like all of these guys, I feel like they're good goalkeepers, but like you split up one for the other, and it's like you're pretty much getting the
Yeah.
same thing. Like they're
It's no Peter Cech in his prime or Iker Casillas or
yeah, exactly, or Victor Valdez or how do you say was it Victor
yeah,
Valdez?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
B squared. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on any goalkeeper. I think there's a way. Like, I think they should have kept him. That's my stance. What do you think?
All right. That's hard to say. I mean, but you're right. Like it's interesting. Like it's in a couple seasons they've gone through three, four goalkeepers. It's kind of wild. I mean, the one thing I will say is like at least it seems as though he's got his idea
Number
on who his
one.
number one is.
Yeah,
Because
David
yeah, we had
Raya,
this issue with PSG a couple years ago. They had
Navis, Donnarumma.
yeah, and it was like literally it was like every other game. It's like no, just stick with one and pick your guy, let him play it out, see how it happens. Like nobody wants to be. I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like right now. I feel like it's almost like a striker situation with keepers. It's like there's not a ton of, you know,
good goalkeepers on
all-star
the market.
talent out there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. So, if you're trying to get one of the best, like if you're talking about getting an Mbappe or a Holland or whatever, as far as goalkeepers goes, you're gonna pay quite a bit. But I honestly don't know who's the best in the world right now. I don't know how we got stuck on goalkeepers, but a couple years ago I would have said Donnarumma.
No.
A couple years before that I'd have said Keylor Navas, but then he can't even hold down a starting spot anywhere else he goes outside of Madrid. So it's been interesting for as far as keepers go.
No bias. Thibaut Courtois is my when he's not injured, it was my number one goalkeeper. He like outside of Petr Cech, he was the.
That's a good point.
I mean, at least from a Chelsea perspective, like there's some bias, but he was great at Madrid or Atletico Madrid. He's great at Chelsea. He won at Atletico Madrid. He won at Chelsea, and he's won at Madrid. Like all off of his skill.
He didn't get a ton of support from the British press, the media, though. They didn't like that guy.
They didn't like Courtois.
What was wrong?
I don't know why they didn't like Courtois. Is he arrogant? I don't know. I liked him. I got like 3 or 4 Courtois jerseys. I loved Courtois. I liked them. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't even know he was our player, and I would watch him play at Atletico Madrid and be like, dang, he's good. Like when it was him and Diego Costa, and they're like, oh, we're going to sign Diego Costa, and we're going to bring him back from loan. I was like, loan? We own everybody. We get him for free? We get him for free. And he was like, I want to go back to Madrid, but I want to play for the other team. So
you're right. Yeah, I think honestly, when he's obviously not injured, I would take him over. I mean, everyone in the UK is gonna hate on this, but I would take him over Alisson Becker.
Same. No, Courtois. Yeah, if I'm putting a team together and right now and everyone's healthy, I'm picking Thibaut Courtois. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
How did we end up talking about goalkeepers? Let's talk about left backs. Let's talk about left backs.